Hi everyone! Hi! It's me, Mr MLG, and Gizmo, down here. Hi Gizzy! We're gonna be doing a bit of painting this evening. Can't see the chat, so I'll do my best till Mrs MLG gets here. Ooh! Thank you very much, John. That's extremely kind of you. Thank you very much. Tonight we're going to be painting Aganzarak the Black. Aganzaraks. And I'm going to be beginning by sorting the base out. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get some dry brushy stone on this base and do the twiggy creeper things and do some of this stuff in here. And then I'm going to varnish the base so that I can hold it without worrying about scrubbing paint off with my hot, greasy fingers, or sweaty fingers. And then I can actually get on to highlighting the rest of this guy. What's going on there? I think we've... Oh, sorry, it's just a bit of dust. Bit of dust. No, I did know I was missing, Mrs MLG. I did know I was missing because I haven't moved the backdrop thing. So I'd purposefully left it off. Purposefully left it off. Yeah, no, and I'm not even looking at the camera because it's all the way over there. Sorted, see, sorted. Mr MLG, that's me. I was going to say Mrs MLG. Mrs MLG is just sorting out the small human. Right. Getting everything ready for school and everything for tomorrow. So we're going to begin with some Reaper Stone Grey and just do a light little bit of brushing on here on this stonework. And that is going to be lightened furthermore with a smidge. I'm not going to do too much on this inside bit because there's a bit of shadow there from the dragon. A smidge of weathered stone once we've done this. And then we'll do the rooty bits, and then we'll do rooty bits, and then we'll do creepers and vines and stuff. And then once I've varnished it and I'm happy with it, might even... There was a big crash off in the distance then, no idea what that was. We might even put a little bit of green in, I don't know what the proper, like mossy, algae type stuff's on. All the technical terms here at MLG HQ. It's too warm for technical. So a bit of sploshing some stuff on, I think, is what we're going to go with this evening. I can't see the chat. Mrs MLG is talking to you all in the chat. Just saw something about shooting panda, that's a bit rough. If it might be time to choose a new form for Pando, maybe. We'll let Mrs MLG have a think about it when she gets here.
Am I thinking about flush it on his dust?
Yeah, if you want.
Have you said hello to Steph?
Steph?
Your new follower.
Hi Steph, thanks for following.
Have you thanked, was it John who subscribed?
I did.
You know what else we need to do?
What?
We need a song for a certain birthday boy.
Yeah. Oh, Gaze, what are you doing over there? Nobody wants to see the side of you.
Oh dear. Hello? You stay there. You stay there. Yeah. You stay there. There you go. It's a gizzy face. Hello, everybody. How we all doing?
Our saviour is here.
Oh, I don't think so. You're doing perfectly fine all on your own. Aren't ya? Yes, you were. Hey, Red, how you doing?
Hello.
Gizmo is purposely being a super silly sausage and not sitting in the place that he always sits in. See your feet now. Feet cam.
Skanky feet cam.
Feet cam. Ah, how did it go, Red? How did it go?
Was it first day?
Yeah. There's a wild Pokemon in chat. Hakamo, whoa, apparently. I'm sure it's not that. Oh, dog! He's here, honest, look. He's been asleep all day. Somebody took a picture of him through the window at the shop and said, "Oh no, Mighty Lancer is shut, but we got to see the dog." I saw them take the picture as well. I was like, okay. Mint says Red. Lots to learn though, but I'm glad I got it. Awesome. That's fantastic. Very, very good to hear. John, you've not got that ball. So, how is everyone? What has everybody been up to? Hello, Steph. How are you doing? What hobby have you all been doing? Mr MLG is trying his very best to actually get this dragon finished. It's for the Reaper Challenge League because our large group theme for this quarter was scales. It's only got until the end of the month. Should easy do that.
Oh yeah, I'm powering through. This is going to be no problem at all.
Famous last words. I was giving him a wave as I went past. I was going to go up to the door and have a chat with him, but there was someone there and I didn't want them to think I was odd. Oh no, you won't want people to think you were odd, Wickedy. We saw you. Oh, Tony got the Pokemon.
Yay!
We saw you. You walked past with a shopping bag and you didn't say hello to him on that occasion and he cried as you walked away. And I said, "Oh, it's alright, Giz. She loves you really." Koeniko's got a space dwarf stuck to their hand. Hi, Methusis, how you doing? So, it's a special person's birthday today, and you know what that means. It's the birthday song!
Yay!
So, everybody get ready for the volume change as we wish Tony happy birthday!
There is a mighty Lancer birthday, a mighty Lancer birthday. Someone has a birthday in mighty Lancer land. Happy birthday.
Yay!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Happy
I
birthday!
thought it was Wednesday, so I don't know what I was thinking, Tony. There's no hope, is there? He hasn't known what to do with him today, Gizmo. He's been wandering around, like, trying to find a cool spot. And I don't really understand why, because he's normally at home with me in the orangery, which has been, like, up to 40. And the shop's a lot cooler, because there's no heating at all in the shop. It's a lot cooler. But he seems today to have been very grumpy with the heat. I don't know how Mr MLG is going to get up from his desk, because that's a precarious position that Gizmo has found himself in now by sticking his nose under the wheel of the chair.
Well, you're going to have to encourage him to
To shift his bum.
shift his bum before I can move.
Yeah. So,
Yes, my darling.
what are you doing?
So, I've applied some dry brushy grey to the castly ruined bit that the dragon is sitting on. And now we're just doing a little bit of browny highlight on these vines using some shield brown. And then once I've done that, I'm going to just do something with the like messy wasty bit in the bottom And then I'm going to varnish this so that I can confidently hold on to it without damaging the paintwork while I paint the rest of the dragon.
I see. Kuniko says, my greenhouse was 38 today. My tomato plants are actually growing this year.
Wowzers.
Well, our orangery is practically a greenhouse. We were last year we draped some material up. What is it currently? Oh, it's only 27.7. It's a lot cooler today than it has been. Wig me. Jay would like you to put a wig on even though he can't see you.
Yeah.
Just to make you warm.
Yeah. I'll get a wig.
But we put some material up, like really, really badly. We held it up with clothes pegs and blue tack. But it got really mucky with all the bugs and stuff. So we took it down and had to get rid of it.
And now we haven't got any more, have we?
Sweetheart. You can put this one on.
Oh, super, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't get it in your. Don't get wig hairs in your. in your paint. Pete says you've got to hydrate now. Now you've got your wig on to keep you. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You do it.
Yeah.
To keep you hydrated. Methuselah likes your dragon. What dragon is it? Oh, it's hydrating. Sorry.
It's called a Ganzarax.
And is that one that's available or not available?
No, it's this is one of the Bones 5 dragons that hasn't become available yet.
But it will be at some point, won't it?
Hopefully.
Did we find out any more information about these card things?
What card things?
The Games Workshop thing.
Oh yeah, they're extremely limited.
Do we know anything so we can tell anybody, or
Uh,
do we not know anything?
we don't know a huge amount yet. So they're extremely limited. We're getting very small numbers of them, and they're in mixed packs for us to buy. So we're getting 2 packs of each.
Woo!
Many stores may only get 1 pack of each. And for example, in the Space Marines one, it's a bundle for retailers to stock them. In the Space Marine one, there are 4 packs of Space Marine cards, generic Space Marine cards, 1 pack of Blood Angels, 1 pack of Dark Angels, 1 pack of Black Templars, and 1 pack of what's the other one? Death Watch. Those the ones that they were on the they put on the website. So many stores will only get 1 pack of each of these, so they'll have 1 lot of Blood Angels cards and what have you. We whoop whoop will have 2.
Now steady on, steady on.
I know.
You don't want to be, going too much there, do you?
No. So that's that. We don't know exactly what the pricing situation is going to be just yet, because I think it's going to be a bit bizarre if the Space Wolf cards are supposed to be the same price, for example, as the Space Marine generic pack, seeing as the Space Marine pack contains like 4 times as many cards as the others. But they're going to be a limited release, and what the chap said to me this morning was that some of the cards are already out of date compared to what was published on the Warhammer community page. So
Bodes well.
yeah, they've already published updated versions, and I've been seeing all day on Facebook people who are obviously read the rules and all the broken things that you can do, and they read all the abilities and see what can and can't be abused within the letter of the rules. So apparently if you play as orcs, you can use 3 mech boy workshops to make a barrier across the entire battlefield, so your guys are almost unkillable. And if you play as Adeptus Mechanicus, you can make some super killy death weapon that kills everything on a 2+ or something, because there's combinations of things in the rules that the games designers possibly haven't foreseen. But you know, these are the things that we get every time a new game or whatever comes out, isn't it? New edition.
You're right with that wig on.
No, I'm a bit warm, but I'll keep it.
Take it off now.
I'll keep it on for a minute or two. Right then, so I'm gonna varnish this, and then once it's varnished and I'm kind of happy with it, then we might come back to it later and put some staining and what have you in there. But I'm gonna leave it for now so we can get on with painting the dragon once the varnish has dried. So I'm gonna use some Max Matte.
Before you continue on with that, can you just pop this under your camera? It's still wet. Wicked D. Wicked D says, do you have the gem purple and the orchid purple to hand to see the difference in colour? I came paint shopping last week but could only find the gem purple, which I brought. Just wondered which one would be best for what I am doing. Let me try and actually make that in focus. So that's orchid, gem and imperial. Imperial is 09023. So the orchid, I painted them over black, remember? To get the colour that I got. There was black primer. So the orchid is like a red purple, as you can see. The gem is more of a lilac-y purple, and the imperial is more probably like a Cadbury type purple. I've taken a picture as well, so I can put it on Discord for you, so you can see the difference between the the camera on here and stuff. But it is actually still wet at the moment. I'll take one again when it's dry as well. Is there anything else that you require, my dear? But what did I use it for? Oh, I used it for the lady, what's her face? A lady thingy-majig. She called Anita. This thing, what's this thing
Annika.
called? Yeah. So the dress on that, I used it. Where are you? I used it on that, you see. So it is like a reddy purple. That was over a black. Over a black primer. If that makes sense. There's lots of words and not really much information, wasn't it? Annika Rice, the Vampire Dame. That's the one, Tony. That's the one. Good old Annika in a helicopter flying around, drinking people's blood. Yeah, that's her.
It's a new TV programme. Let's commission it straight away. So a liberal coating of Max Matte. Now, when you're using Max Matte varnish, I think it's important to tell you that you need to make sure you spread it around, because if you've got too much pooling in places, it can dry with a white, frosty finish in the pooling area. You need to make sure you get a nice even coat all over. Avoid pooling.
I've been meaning to WhatsApp you that request for the last few days, but I kept forgetting. It's alright. If you'd have WhatsApped me, I'd have probably not been here and I'd have probably forgot, but you see, because I'm not painting anything currently. Could help you straight away, look, see? And I just thought that Imperial one was like a purple, if you know what I mean, so I thought I'd show you that one as well.
Excellent.
But there we go. Try that. Treasure Hunt Extreme. Must solve all the puzzles before sunrise. Oh, Tony, it's just writing itself, this new TV series. It's just writing itself. What made you decide on a blue dragon?
He's a black dragon.
Alright, what made you decide on a black dragon that's mainly blue?
I don't know, really. I just thought it'd be
Take
cool.
your wig off now, Ben.
Can I? Oh.
I also brought Lollipop Magenta and Blue Grey Dusk.
Ah,
I
yes.
don't know if I've got Blue Grey Dusk.
I've got it here.
Ah.
It's the colour that I've used for his chest.
Oh, I see.
So I'll be using it again shortly. to highlight his chest area.
I see, I see.
I went a bit heavy on the shield brown a little bit there. Need to sort that out when we get to it.
I picked some flat earth today for an order by Vallejo, and I said out loud, even though there's nobody there, "Ooh, this is one of my favourite browns." I said that out loud, Tony. One of my favourite browns. I mean, there's no hope, is there? To be fair, it's probably only the brown that's alright.
I don't remember packing a flat.
I definitely picked one. Oh. Anyway, it's always, I can't find the dark brown. That's my problem with browns. Like a dark brown. There's a Pokemon in chat if you want to throw your balls at it. It looks like a scorpion that's been stung by another scorpion and swelled up.
This is my strong hair.
The three colours look really awesome together in the bottles as well. What, Lollipop Magenta, Blue Grey Dusk and Gem Purple. All chilling out in their bottles together.
Yeah. Nearly Headless Mick could paint one of his cars with Lollipop Magenta. That'd be cool.
Koeniko says, I also did him as a black dragon, highlighted with purple, turquoise and red wings, so only technically black. Oh, Pando's missed you, Chunkster. I thought Pando had already told you that he'd missed you earlier. Is Pando saying hello to everybody again because I swapped screens to do the
I think so.
do the birthday song? Now everyone's new to Panda. It's like Gizmo, if you leave the room and come back in, he thinks you're somebody else. Like, oh, it's you! I haven't seen you for ages! Literally just seen me. We are shut on a Monday, as you know. But one of our regulars, who has always been in the shop and is a lovely lad, he came down because for some reason Facebook's decided to tell everybody we're open on a Monday. I haven't changed it. It's just done it all on its own and decided to tell everyone that, yeah, we're open. We're not open. So he came down thinking we were open, but I let him in, because I know he is. And I did warn him first that Gizmo was there, and he loves dogs, so he was fine, because, you know, not everybody does like dogs. So I just like, big warning before he came in. And it's like Gizmo had never seen a human being before in his life. And he went absolutely nuts. Running in circles around the shop, like just so excited.
Bouncing all over the place like a kangaroo.
He was absolutely insane. Pando's dissing you, Tony. I've missed you, Pokemon community game. Panda's missing the Pokemon community game, but not Tony. Yeah, that's right, Wicked D. It's very true. Did you not know? There's a percentage in it somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, we've got like light jazz piano saloon music now. What are you going to do while that dries?
I'm going to work on something else. Here's something I prepared earlier. So
it won't be long before it dries in this.
It won't be.
In this heat.
I'm just going to rest him there while he dries, so we can hold on to that.
now, Methuselah. I was just about to say, I feel like I've walked into a Wild West saloons, as we could do. Can you hear it, Ken? You have to tell me if the music's too loud, you know, if I'm too loud. I'm in a different place today, I'm nearer the microphone. I might just be like deafening you all.
Yeah, here's something I prepared earlier. I've got excuse me, got some paint to put on this lady.
Who's that lady?
So this is my Imperial Greatsword, I think she is, or something. She's going to be the leader of my Mordheim warband.
Oh yes, Mordheim is on with now.
Yeah. So she's going to get some blue on her.
It's true, Methuselah, it's true, you are. You are.
While our dragon dries, we're going to do some ultramarine blue on our great swordy lady.
I don't think so, Kariniko. Kariniko says pre-pepping minis are so professional. I think it's more he's got so many just lying around on his desk, not finished. But no, we'll take it. Yeah, absolutely professional. Tony says, Mordheim, you say?
Yeah. Mordheim is quite popular in the shop at the moment. The boys are enjoying playing some Mordheim. Oh, I had a good result at the Blood Bowl the other day. Said I was playing some Blood Bowl, didn't I? I wasn't overly confident, but we had a good result. A 2-0 victory against the Skaven, which I never saw coming. Thought I was going to get absolutely trounced. The Skaven are so fast, but my opponent was crazy unlucky. He had opportunity to score a couple of times and needed to roll anything but a 1 twice in a row, and then rolled 1 twice in a row. He was very, very unlucky.
Complete change of music there. That's like seamless DJ.
I think we had him down to 3 Skaven on the pitch at one point. It was pretty good. I would say a success. Let's see if we're neat enough to get just a little bit of blue in between the edges of her hat. Oh no, that's it. We're going to touch-ups required. Touch-ups required. Oh, why try? Why try? Just.
I like the red you've got on there.
Lodges on.
What's that?
That is Flesh Tearer's red.
Alright, is that like a contrast thing?
Yeah.
I never used contrast red.
It's really nice. Looks really cool, really strong.
It does, it looks nice. Hence the comment.
Yeah, you don't really use them, do you?
They're over there, they're at your side.
Yeah. You used them on some zombies, didn't you?
We needed to get them done quick, didn't we? Yeah.
Getting them done.
I don't think that really counts though. I'm literally sploshing contrast paint on a mini. Wiki D says, I have a giant mammoth blokey to finish before the end of the month. What's your giant mammoth blokey for then? I know what money you mean, but is it just for large mini for the RCL? And a mermaid. Oh, that's your scales, isn't it? Yeah, mermaid, that's your scales. Pando's letting you all know that this is the Mighty Lancer Games stream. Thanks, Pando.
Yay, Pando!
Thusa says, yes, Pando, we know. Well, it is like splashed all over the screen. Just like the treasure hunts up there as well.
Treasure hunt, you say?
And the Streamloops linky thing that you can't click on, but it's there. Our screen's very full, isn't it, of stuff?
It is.
And normally there's your sweet little face in the corner, but you haven't got the backdrop up because we usually get to block out the sun. I assume that's why you haven't got it up?
That's exactly right.
Yeah. We were discussing earlier that really we do need some blinds in here, but that involves spending some money.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Getting a professional company to come in. And professional normally means
expensive. So, which is probably why we've had the Origin for a very long time now and haven't actually done it.
We probably should have had them done when we got it.
Yeah. But it was enough money spent building it.
It was.
I nearly had a heart attack. So. People need to buy stuff. Buy stuff from Mighty Lancer Games, we might be able to afford some blinds so we don't die in the heat.
Where's me?
Definitely!
Hi!
Hey, Definitely, how you doing? I'm here, but I've got to paint. Yeah, we'll let you. We'll let you paint. I'm not painting, it's really weird. Told you, draped mismatched fabric, call it nice. We draped fabric, we draped. It was held up with clothes pegs and blue tack. It did very well and it served its purpose, but it got so mucky from the 25 million flies that kept coming in and attacking me that we had to take it down in winter and throw it away. And it also, the other thing it did, we thought that our orangery was leaking because there was puddles of water everywhere, which isn't handy when this is where the computer equipment is. It had collected the condensation, it was making condensation, and
it was like its own little microclimate.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah. So that it didn't really work. And then because we had to take it down in winter because it was gross and throw it away, we didn't get any for this year.
Yeah.
So you see, pros and cons.
We need to get the long ladders.
We do need to get the long ladders because we've still not fixed the orangery roof from when we thought it was leaking, which it wasn't. It was the condensation, and we took bits down, and they're just still over there in the corner, and that was a year and a bit ago. Get a parachute canopy then. Don't just get some blinds, Wicked D. Just get some actual things that are made to do the job properly. It just means, you know, no food for the month, that's all. Who needs food?
Maybe we should set up a GoFundMe.
No.
And then post pictures of ourselves.
No, stop it. Stop it. So somebody that we know said that they were really hard up and started a GoFundMe and then went on lots of holidays and posted pictures of themselves away and having a good time. All the stuff that we can't do because we don't have enough money, but would never go, please pay my bills for me. Yeah, post pictures of ourselves melting. It could be like a catchphrase, couldn't it, Wicked D? So there could be a giant picture of us just like in a puddle, and for every pound, one of the squares could disappear until you see the entire picture. Not painted for a while, says Tony. I'm not allowed paint anywhere other than the hobby room now, unfortunately. I've been dog sitting for an arthritic dog, so the hobby room is out of bounds. Yeah, they won't be able to get upstairs, would they? Oh, but that's nice there. That's nice that you've put the dog first.
Yeah.
And when you do go back to painting, it'll be like, wow, painting, it's so awesome, I've missed it. Have you had any cake or anything for your birthday, Tony? What treats have you had? Anything that you can tell us or would like to tell us about? Might not want to tell us.
We had cake yesterday. We had cheesecake.
Cheese? Cake?
Yeah.
We did. I keep moving this camera and you keep moving the mini so it's still not
sorry. I've moved it again subconsciously.
It's fine, you've moved it in the right place this time. Yes, we went round to Mum's for tea.
Yeah, we got cake in the morning and then cake at tea time as well.
What cake did you have in the morning?
The home cooked Madeira cake stuff.
Mum always has a Madeira or a fruit cake just in. There's never anything at our house, so we go around there to eat. We just happen to have turned up at dinner time, Mum. Oh, we're here again now. Look, it's tea time.
It's because we never get time to go shopping.
It's because we're poor and people need to buy stuff. No, nothing special. I didn't really make a fuss about my birthday. Nice, chilled day though. That's sometimes best, isn't it? Just chill, do what you want kind of day. That's sometimes best.
Yep. Just relax, do the stuff that you want to do.
you doing to it now?
I'm painting her gloves.
What colour are you painting her gloves?
I'm using shyish purple.
Shyish. Did they call them these things so that I can't say them? Shyish.
Yeah. Mrs MLG from Mighty Lancer Games struggles a bit with the pronunciation of some of our words. Let's make them as difficult as possible.
That's right. So that when we're doing stock take and I'm shouting out the names and you're checking the computer, I just have to make them up and you have to guess what I could possibly mean. Sneeze people.
We normally do alright.
We have sneeze people, don't we?
Yeah.
Who are the sneeze people?
Zinch.
Because that sounds like a sneeze. And we have tree people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tree people are the Sylvaneth. We
Yeah.
we know what they are.
Tree people.
We
are
have
sneeze
tree
people.
yeah, well we have tree elves, they're Sylvaneth, and we have sea elves, they're the Ardeneth Deedkin.
Yeah, they're the fish people.
Yeah.
I don't know why they just can't call them tree people, fish people, and sneeze people on the box. I mean, it'll make it more sense. There's a wild Pokemon in chat. It's a bunny who has stolen the tail of another animal, and the giant O from He-Man's character. I can't remember his name again.
Is it Orcus? No,
I don't
that's a D&D thing.
Shyish Purple's contrasting colour is extrovert yellow. Oh, Karika, that leaves like a budum-tsh, doesn't it? That is definitely a good one.
I'm quite surprised that they haven't done an extrovert yellow.
Why?
Oh, because it's like
Orco with the
Orco. I knew it was Orc.
I remember what it looked like, but I can't remember what it was called. I used to have one, a toy one. You used to have this black thing, and you used to pull it out, and it used to make it whiz across the floor.
Ah.
See, pomegranate juice is working again.
Every time Mrs MLG remembers something.
But it's such a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
I told you,
It's becoming more and more popular an occurrence though.
You see, it's because the pomegranate juice
It's
is working.
obviously working. Yesterday we played Trivial Pursuit. My choice. We decided we were going to play a couple of games together.
It's the 80s version. It's not 80s version. It's from the 80s.
Yeah. My Trivial Pursuit Family Edition from 1988. And so we all play with the kids' questions. Me and Mrs MLG and Little Miss all use the kids' questions because it's
Even though
fairer.
you should use the adult question.
Why should I use the adult
Because you're more
questions?
intelligent.
So, we all use the kids' questions because it's fairer. And yesterday, you got a music question that I would never have got in a billion years.
Yeah, but I've told you.
And what was it? It was, what were the next 6 words to follow in this song? And the first 6 words were, it's only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate.
And everybody knows the answer. Everybody is now singing it because everybody knows apart from you.
Nobody knows.
I said that's not a proper question, is it? That's not a proper question. That's a TV advert for chocolate. Of course I am going to know the answer to that. So yeah, everybody knows. Tony and John have caught the Pokemon. Pando hopes that everybody's enjoying the stream. That's nice of Pando, isn't it? Exactly, Tony. Exactly. And for some reason, Mr MLG doesn't know why I wouldn't know. And I think that it's more of a shocker that he doesn't know because the rest of the world knows the song. See? Yeah? What? Mr MLG doesn't know the Flake song. Exactly. Everybody knows the Flake song.
Why would you know the Flake song?
Because it was on telly all the time. I don't eat chocolate, and even I know that, says Tony. Where did you spend the 90s, Nathan? Says Wiki J. Can you remember what it is now? Can you remember how it goes? Can you sing it for me?
No.
Why?
Not a clue.
Really?
Yep. I can see the words there on the screen, and I still can't get my head around it.
Tastes like chocolate, never tasted before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
I think he was probably drunk. Wicked day.
What a
Yeah, you'd have been a bit young, wouldn't you?
what a thing to say. Oh, I've made that too dark.
Maybe you were playing games.
Might have been playing games.
He was probably playing games and not watching telly. I'm going to have to back Nathan here, says Methuselah. I don't know the Flake song. You're too young. In a muddy field with a stone rose's hat over his face, says Tony. You in a muddy field with a stone rose's hat over your face?
No, I was probably
I think you were playing games, weren't you?
I was probably playing games and listening to The Prodigy and Rage Against the Machine, as opposed to watching telly.
And learning the Flake song for Trivial Pursuit that you might need to know in 2023.
Yeah.
It's just a travesty, that's what it is.
Now created far more of this colour than I wanted to, but it's fine. Know the Milky Bar song, but not the Flake song.
Milky Bar song?
Yeah, the Milky Bar.
I didn't know there was a song.
Milky Bars are on me.
Is there a song? What's the song? I know, like.
Or the Milky Way song. Red Karen, the Blue Canary.
No, it says Milky Bar.
I know,
like, Milky Bars are on, with this silly little kid, and it was a different kid all the time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was loads of them. No, I've lost my pokey pin, says Wiki T. Milky Bar Kid is strong and tough. Oh, only the besties go. Yes, of course.
I've mixed up a load of paint and it's totally the wrong colour. That's usually on the inside of the wings. You won't notice it in there.
I just associate just the last line with the advert, I suppose. And the weird caramel bunny. What was that all about?
Yeah.
Like the animated bunny rabbit for Cadbury's Caramel. That.
You tried to make it look all sexy.
Yeah, that was weird. What's your favourite chocolate?
I don't know really. Favourite Cadbury's chocolate has to be
No, just favourite
fruit and nut.
You quite like that Ritter Sports stuff.
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah, I do like that. Ritter. Do like some Galaxy. Depends what mood I'm in. That's the thing. I can't just say that one is my favourite.
Fair enough.
The thing with the Ritter Sport stuff is there's never enough of it. You need to have a bar that's 4 times as big as the squares that you can find in most shops.
Yeah, they're only little, aren't they?
And nuts, the nut flavoured ones are definitely the best.
This is exciting hobby talk, isn't it?
Oh, I showed you a picture last night, didn't I?
You did.
Of the non-metal leg that somebody had painted on that Mini.
Yes.
And it was absolutely outstanding. That's the kind of thing that makes me not want to bother. It just looked like somebody had taken a photograph of some chrome. It was unbelievable.
We've been talking about non-metal metal in the Discord today.
Have you?
Well, not me. People.
Yeah, it was absolutely awesome. And I can't remember the name of the person who posted it. It was somebody who had posted it on Instagram. I tried to follow some people on Instagram this morning, but it only seems to want me to look at celebrities and half-naked people. So I gave up because I found it frustrating. Because you've got to kind of get it programmed to show you certain things, haven't you? But I did learn something that I think might be a bit of a help. This is going to sound really cryptic, but it's something that I need to remember to talk to you about after the stream. Mrs MLG is going now. She's leaving me. It's because I wasn't making sense and just being cryptic. this. It looked alright before, and now it just looks really patchy. I don't know what I've done wrong. Yeah, it was very much like just crazy, the blending and everything, and I've no idea how anybody has got so steady a hand that they could do such precise work. It was crazy, absolutely insane. So a while ago, I kind of decided that I wasn't going to try and strive for kind of perfect painting. I know I'm never going to win a trophy for a painting competition or anything like that. I'm just going to try and get my minis to a point that I'm kind of happy with, to put them on the table to play in a game or whatever, because I generally don't paint things just for display. Everything serves a purpose and may get used in a game, so as long as it looks alright from 3 foot away. I've missed some stuff in the chat. I do apologise. I've missed some stuff in the chat. When Mrs MLG comes back, we'll wind back the chat and we'll try and see what we've missed. Which is just dealing with the small human. I can hear some weird noises coming from the other room, so there may have been a spider or something that needed relocating. We had a manky one the other day in the hallway. Mrs MLG had saved it for me till I got home. She'd put a glass over it and it was waiting in the hallway. So I escorted it to the other side of the road. And we introduced it to somebody else's garden. Some people like them in their house, but little Miss is petrified of them, to the point where this morning I had to move a spider that was in the bathroom, and it was, no word of a lie, smaller, including all its legs and everything, than the head of this pin. It was absolutely tiny, but she had spotted this little black dot on the tiles, and it had to go before she would brush her teeth. Just absolutely petrified of the little blighters. Yeah, good plan. Spiders are notoriously bad at road safety. Yeah, I don't think it would have made it to the other side without me escorting it. But the glass and the bit of paper helped him get there safely, or her. Apparently, it was a wood lice-eating spider or something like that.
Hi.
Hi.
Is it better when I'm not here and it's all quiet in the background without anybody wittering on?
No, it's better when you're here. I missed some things in chat. You're going to have to wind the chat back so we can...
Oh, wow, what you been talking about?
Well, I was just blithering on about having to relocate spiders and stuff.
Oh, okay. Instagram is sometimes sad, but then hey, as long as we're having fun, just gotta keep painting. Don't know what that's about.
I saw something from Tony about also supposedly had a job or something.
Yeah,
I didn't know
90s
what
was the Drunken Haze, and you also had a job about it. I think I had a job in the 90s.
Yeah, you did.
I had a couple of surprise follows recently on Instagram, left me thinking, why? I'm not brilliant and these people are good tier of what they do. Maybe they just like seeing your stuff, Tony. That's how I feel, as long as I'm happy and proud to show my MLG pals, says definitely. Oh. So in the sense of being a lover or a fighter, you're a gamer, not a painter, says Wicked D. Okay. Yeah, only see, it's very hard for me to know what you've all been talking about. Yeah, only weird people paint for display and never play the games. Yeah, hi. Oh, there's a massive Pokemon in chat. It looks like a polar bear is trying to grow a beard to enter some kind of competition. Yes, says Tony, MLG Pals is my comfort zone for painting. Yeah, we're just here to have a nice time. Good plan, says Koiniko. Spiders are notoriously bad at road safety. Yeah, you never see them though, don't you? You never see them at the side of the road, you know, run over like you do badgers and stuff. Maybe they're really good at it. Pando is telling you again that this is our stream, just in case you didn't know. I've never seen a lollipop spider at the school crossing. Yeah, but they're like underground. They've got their own tunnels, Tony. Our lollipop lady for our school crossing was having a bit of a nightmare today because there was lots of sirens going off. I don't know what was happening, but there was lots of really loud sirens, but nobody could see where they were coming from. They were really, really loud, like the ambulance or the police car or whatever should have been literally next to us, but they were nowhere to be seen. So she was stopping us all from crossing, because obviously that's safe, but we didn't know where this vehicle was. And then eventually it was a fire engine and it was very loud and it came past. And then on the way back out of school, the same thing happened again because another one was coming. And we were like, well, it must be near because it's very loud.
Two fire engine emergency. Must have been serious.
I don't know what it was. The ZZ Top Polar Bear. That's right, Tony. That's right. That's what it looked like, didn't it? And Tony's caught it again. Oh, it must be because it's your birthday, Tony. You've got more Pokemon in your balls now than you ever thought you needed.
Last night we watched Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
We sure did. And as Wicked D said, that's 2 hours of your life you're never going to get back.
What do you mean? It's an awesome movie.
It's just what Wicked D said. That I'm only saying. Would have been a seagull stuck somewhere, said Wicked D. Did they put the lights on for a seagull? I know they go and rescue them, but did they put the Ninos on for a seagull? Official term, that, you know, Ninos. They're very efficient at rescuing seagulls, aren't they? Don't they use it as a practice?
I think so.
They're very quick at it nowadays. This thing's dry now, Wicked D, so I'll put you another picture in. It doesn't look that different, to be fair. But I've took it now so you can see. This music's a bit strange. It's like
just like horror house
spooky
background.
music. I like how lollipop ladies ninja to the side of the road and karate chop into the road, causing more emergency stops than an episode of Top Gear with the pensioners on the track. Ours is quite good. Ours is quite good. She does get very grumpy at people though if they don't stop, which, you know, they should stop. And various other things that she raises a few eyebrows at. She's always telling the kids that they have to get off their bikes and their scooters because they're not supposed to cross the road riding them. So she's always telling them.
John the Templar thinks you've been sitting for too long.
You have been sitting for too long. You've got to stand up, and stretch your funky stuff, show. Oh, watch out, Gizzy. Look how massive Gizzy is. That's like Gizzy's booty that we can see there. Was that because they can't see you've got to do the noises?
Yep.
Oh, he's got a paintbrush in his mouth as well. Oh, there's a massive leg.
Sorry.
And a monkey foot. Was that just for...
Yeah, there's nowhere it comes
just for Wicked D? Monkey foot warning.
Well, I don't like monkey feet.
No, she don't like. And yours are pretty monkeys, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because you've always got trainers on, you're always stood up. Your feet don't ever get any air, do they? So they're not the nicest things in the world.
No.
Poor feet.
I need
Poor feet.
I need some new sandal type things.
Yes, you threw your sandals away because they broke, didn't they? And now you have no sandals.
Yeah, I need some new ones so I can get some fresh air to these loafers.
I was always told that a lollipop person always kept a bit of chalk in their pocket, and the black line across the middle of the stick top, they would write the registration plates of anyone who didn't stop. No idea if it's true or not. I think we all know it's not true, Wicked D, but I like the idea. Yeah. Or naughty kids' names and stuff.
Mm. That seems fair.
Mm.
I'm not sure I like this.
What?
The wings.
Well, on the camera, it just looks like they're blue. What is it that you're actually doing to them?
I'm like feathering a little bit of malefic purple onto them.
That's
But
it,
malefic purple is almost blue.
It just looks like you're repainting over with the same colour. They have dash cams on their lollipops now, says Tony. Oh, I think that posh.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I'm surprised they don't have body cams.
Yeah, the staff in Tesco's have all got body cams and stuff.
Have they?
Yeah.
Houses. Okay. I don't go in Tesco's. There was a party in Hornsey Tesco's not long ago, wasn't there, Tony? Everybody turning up for partying and...
What?
Everybody in the Discord seemed to be going to Tesco's all at the same time.
I see.
I think it looks good. Push that contrast. Says Koenig.
I see.
And Koenig knows all about dragons.
Yeah.
But you have only got a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, we might have to do a bit more dragon tomorrow.
My phone says it's 8:59. My computer says it's 8:58.
Mm-hmm. It's the Microsoft Apple gap again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if I should go for another highlight over the top of this. Maybe put a bit of.
I think you need more.
Maybe put a bit of ice blue in with the malefic purple and go like
I think you
one level higher.
Definitely. More. I find the contrast is good at hiding my iffy blending, says Karonika. Oh, stop it, Karonika. Ooh, according to the internet, my interesting fact is true. I don't believe you. It's not like the black line is a chalkboard, it's glossy.
Maybe that's how it used to be.
Yeah, in the 20s.
Back in the 80s or something.
Oh, I see. You're going 80s, I'm going 20s. We don't believe you, Wicked D. We think Google's lying to you. You use Google.
Did you find it on Wikipedia?
Yeah, where everyone changes it. We changed something once, didn't we? Something happened in the Discord and we wrote something. It didn't last though, it got taken down. I can't remember what it was. The internet is full of made up stuff too. Yes, 80% of all statistics are false. So,
you just need to make it sound authoritative by quoting a survey.
That's what I used to do at work all the time. Just sound like you know what you're talking about and people just believe you. I went there for 21 years and I had absolutely no idea what I was doing at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of rubbish, right?
You knew.
Well, Wicked D knows now. Knows how, because she's had to take over, so she knows all the rubbish I made up. So everybody, it's 9 o'clock.
Is it?
It is. I think you should change it to Pound Shop Chris Hemsworth. You should absolutely, totally and utterly do that. Thank you all so much. Thank you for Steph, if you're still here, for joining us. Thank you to John for subscribing. It was John, wasn't it? Yes,
thank
it
you,
was.
John.
13 months. Woohoo! Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm painting, but we should both be painting tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. You're totally awesome people. Enjoy the rest of your birthday, Tony, and we'll see you on the Discord, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you,
Take care,
everyone.
everyone.
Bye.